Well, hello, and welcome. This is Jolene with Jewel Design, and it's a new year. It's 2025. And only 7 days in. Not too shabby. So as you can see, we are back to the work area, craft area as usual. And I just want to introduce myself. I wanted to show my mess before I clean it up. I think last year I cleaned it up and then showed you guys, right? So much is going on. But I wanted to say hello and welcome to my newbies. I did get some new ones over the end of the year, and then I dropped off the face of the earth, so sorry. I am a Jewel Design, so I'm a graphic designer, and I design a number of, or have designed a number of pages and images for papers, pages, and ephemera for the junk journaling world and the papercraft world. So I have a Jewel Design on Etsy.com. And, but that's sort of, come to the wayside. February of last year, 2024, myself and Laurette Chandler at Vintage Paper Girl started Design Journal and Supplies on Etsy.com. And we started putting together supplies and packets and bundles and handmade items on the Etsy shop for those of you who are into paper crafting, journaling. There's so many products that you always wonder where Laurette got them from. And sometimes she has a hoard of them. Other times she's at the end of it and you guys really want a small bundle of things. So we came up with a shop just for you guys. And so, we've been at it and since February, and we are so thankful for that. It has been a wonderful thing. And so this year we're going to keep going strong and continue to bring you new products, keep the older ones in stock the best we can. There's always staple pieces, base pieces that you guys always need. And then we always try to bring you new wonderful things from a variety of vendors where you guys don't have to buy hordes of them, right? And hopefully sometime this year, maybe I'll actually get back to my digital world. Though I know with a lot of weird shipping regulations this year, we are still sticking to the US, and my digital world is a little up in the air, and I can't afford to mess with that. So we're going to do some on-demand printing for all my digitals on the Jewel Design side. So at the end, definitely go down to the description box. Both shops will be up there, and you can look at our announcements and let you know what we're doing and how we're doing. But hopefully this whole EU shipping thing is going to get itself worked out so us little guys can figure out how to still function. But the goal of the new year is to clean this mess up. Up and above is still pretty good. This all stayed really well, worked really good this year, found all my stuff. Still a little out of sight, out of mind, but I will have to learn to keep pulling from that as I work on projects. There is my project, my December daily. But I actually made a December Moments book. I took Joey Cardmaker's Christmas Folks, and his printed pattern pages work really well side by side with their journaling pages. And I have a great book. I've got 7 really good moments throughout December that we wanted to document. And so that's what's going in there. So it's my December Moments book, not daily, because there's just no way. But it's this mess. This chaotic mess right here that is just needing an overhaul. I have so many things, so many piles, products I can't even see. And as you can see, this black thing back here. I decided that while I was working on the design side, or the design journal and supply, Etsy shop side, I needed to be watching something. And I have a TV from my old room, and I was like, wonder. So it's sort of going to divide the section, but I'm going to clean this up. It's going to go up on a shelf so that I can still tuck stuff underneath. I'm going to reorganize all this, clean it all up so I can see everything again. I'm even going to sort of pull definitely some inspiration from Laurette. That's the Vintage Paper Girl, by the way, on YouTube. And I do have some of what's left of my kits that I've printed over the years that I've designed up here. And the thing is, it's both pages and ephemera. So I'm very tempted to take all the ephemera out, fussy cut all of it up, and put it in more flatter containers so that I have all tags together, all journal cards together, all fussy cuts together, and just go through it when I'm working on a project and not sticking strictly to the kit, more like the genre or a color, whatever. So I can quickly grab from those things and not have to go, I still have to go cut something out of that sheet, or I don't see it, I don't work on it. So I definitely have some work to do because I really want to craft here. It is under a Jewel Design because that's been my design crafty self forever. And on the YouTube side at least. And so the goal this year is definitely to get 2 or 3 videos every week out to you guys until I get a good rhythm. Then it might be more but I'm going to try to work my schedule with my daughter's schedule. I have a senior and an 8th grader, and they're both prepping for their next stages in life, so it has been very crazy and hectic. And the business went really well. The shops, you guys just kept me going, kept me busy, and so I did not get to craft. I did not get to share anything, any of December and parts of November. So I can't thank you guys enough for that. If you're new to me, please go look at both shops. If you follow Lorette or Gail Gustinelli or Crafty Cat or Will and Inspire, they've all been wonderful ambassadors to myself and my mother. And you guys have just rocked it. And it's been very busy, and it's been very, crazy, but in all good ways. So the goal is to keep cleaning this up and get it organized. So I wanted to show you the pre-New Year mess. And then, hopefully in a couple days, I will be back on, and I'll show you this all cleaned up, ready to go. I will show you how this sort of turned out, this darling little journal, with some journaling in it, and maybe we'll do a little bit of actual decorating of some pages, how I'm going to fill in and around things, and see how that all pans out. And then we're just going to start hopefully get going, right? We're going to get into new crafts, new projects, a lot of ephemera, ways to use the products that we have in our store, creating my stash of ephemera and pages and goodies so that I can, continue to put handmade items in our design journal and supplies shop. Because we always want to keep to that handmade items. It's not just supplies. We want to provide you guys with fun things, both ready to go and finished. So I love you all very much. Thank you so much for sticking it out and waiting for me. Especially if you're brand new and you're like, "What? I don't see anything." Hopefully you went and did some binge watching and old projects and old, start to finish. And we still have a start to finish. I have my altered book montage that we've got going. So we'll work on that this year. And just, where I'm going to make a real heavy push at this, because this is my last chance, the next 10 months, to see if I can make this a business that will actually pay some of the bills. It keeps it self-sustained. I cannot thank you guys enough for that. But I got to see if I can pay the bills and stay home and continue to be with, stay home with my high schooler, and the other one's off to college or not, oh my gosh, we're getting to that new stages. Otherwise, I go to work, it's part-time, it's all good. We keep the business going with a supply store. But I have to sort of thin this out and not, craft as often as I like, and definitely would have to let go of the YouTube. So hoping not to do that. So I hope you'll join in. You'll subscribe, you like, you'll love, you'll comment, say hi to me. I'd love to see, especially the newbies, where you're from, whether you're in the U.S. or somewhere around the world. I would love to hear who's out there. So do a state to country call. Please if nothing else, make a quick comment. Let me know what state or country you're from. I'd greatly appreciate that. It'd make me so happy to know who's watching and who's out there. And then, I can't wait to show you how this mess turns out. If I do it right, I'm hoping to where when I am crafting and I'm not recording, I can just turn the TV around and watch my favorite movies in the background while I'm crafting, and turn over or watch my YouTubes or, all of you. So we're going to see how this works. It does mean, though, Kiki's box, my kitty cat, or my daughter's kitty cat, who used to come out here, may not have her box there anymore. It's down below, and I don't know if she's going to care for that. I may have to find a new home for her, my little crafty person. But my daughter's second cat, the black and white, likes to be out here too. So it'll be interesting to see who gets in the way and who wants to join in our crafts. So love you all very much. Here's a messy whatever. We'll come back here in a couple days, and I will show you how it got cleaned up, how we're doing, any tricks and trades that I found out or figured how to use, and we'll share that with you and do a little crafting. So love you all. This is Jolene with the Jol Design, and I hope to talk to you all real soon. Bye-bye.